Right, everybody, welcome back. Boom. Was gone for 2 days. Wasn't feeling too well, and you know, my girlfriend came over and stuff, so there was a lot of stuff happening in these past 2 days, and I don't know, I have something behind my eyes. I'm still sick and I don't feel too well, but much better than I used to. Just a few weeks ago, I had a really terrible sinus infection, so we are going to do something interesting, because currently, as you can see, everybody, there it is. So the Onslaught Citadel is, you know, having a run right now in Marvel Snap, so obviously we have to get out something ongoing. In this case, I don't know, I misspelled this stuff. I have to I have to change that. I don't even know what tons deck. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna call it just for now. This Patriot deck is pretty sick. It's probably the best Patriot deck I've played. I deranked massively with different decks that I was trying around, and I wasn't just being successful. I don't know. I'm kind of tilted currently at the moment, so I don't think this season I'll reach infinite. It's just my mindset is not there because I've been very busy with 2 jobs that I'm trying to work on currently, so I'm just not fully, you know, 100% there. But, you know, I'm still making a lot of progress. I got into Pool 4 now. I don't have any Pool 3 card, as far as I believe, actually, anymore. Let me see. Black Panther, Darkhawk, Dazzler, Galactus Ghost. These are all 4 and above. Null, Negasonic, and Master Mold, Shadow King, Shanna, Shuri, Snow God, Statue, Super Skrull, and Thanos. These are the ones that I'm still missing, and these are cards that I actually yeah, don't have yet. And it's not, this was the last card that I got, Falcon, which I am going to be building a yeah, on top of that, I'm going to be building a bounce deck finally, because I haven't had Falcon yet, but now I do, so that is pretty good. Return your 1-cost cards to your hand, so that's gonna help out quite significantly. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that in the next coming up days, but today we're gonna be checking out this Patriot deck, because this is a really good deck, and I'm gonna tell you a reason why. Because it's not just Patriot and Mystique, because what I notice when I play Patriot decks is that usually Mystique is missing or Patriot is missing and stuff and so forth, but in this case we actually have KAZAR, Blue Marvel, Onslaught, and Ultron, so that is really awesome. We have a lot of possibilities. Of course, we can flood the board with Squirrel Girl, Sinister, Wasp, Misty Knight, and Shocker. Also, Debris is gonna bring in some stones that are the rocks that are going to fill the board and potentially also disrupt your opponent. And then we will have Blue Marvel, Onslaught. We have you know, Patriot, KAZAR, Ultron. We have Patriot, KAZAR, Blue Marvel, Ultron. There's so many possibilities, it's unreal. We even have, for a last turn, we can still do Patriot and Mystique in turn 6, so we don't have to necessarily wait until turn 3 or something to get Patriot. There's always a way of doing some sort of a combination. Sometimes you actually still don't get Patriot. I don't know, I didn't get it for quite some time, but it is a really good deck. And for me personally, I yeah, got up pretty high. I was on 63. I like I said, I deranked massively, and now I got back to 67, almost to 70. And once I'm 70, I hope that I can at least climb to 80 this rank. That would this season, that would be nice. But as you can see, I already got to 74. Would be nice to get to 80 or 90. I would like to snatch that 500 gold. Although I do think this card pack is pretty cool, but it's kind of the same as the season pass, just not in gold and silver. But it is what it is. We're gonna get into some games, and with Onslaught Citadel, it's actually quite strong currently, but it's kind of also foreseeable. So you should know that when you play this, people are gonna know that you're probably gonna play a Patriot Ultron deck. The thing with these decks is that they are very predictable, and if somebody actually has something that can counter it, like a Killmonger, or I don't know, we have quite a few possibilities, Rogue, Enchantress. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with this deck, so you have to be really careful, especially if you think you're winning and somebody else is snapping. They might have something to counter your cards. So let's get into some games, see how it will stack up in the mid to higher ranks, although this is more like mid rank, but whatever. Let's see what happens. Like I said, it's weird. Last season I was 108 and now I can barely make 70. It's a different meta, it's a different season, so I'm still trying to get around it, but for some reason I'm not really catching on that much. But anyways, we're gonna get into some games, and then yeah, like I said, if you gotta have your mindset and you gotta know when to retreat, and I just seem to be just playing every hand and every card, and I don't know, I'm just making mistakes, but I'll probably fix that very soon. So let's get into some games. This deck is really good. If you have the right mindset, you can make this deck work like crazy. You have a lot of possibilities, so let's get into it and see how it's stacking up with the others. Let's go. Alright, first game of the day. What do you think of this avatar, man? Tell me in the comment section below. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is a pretty cool avatar. Yeah, I just like the art style of it, and that is pretty good for us. But probably a lot of people are playing Patriot right now, you know. It has a 59% win rate, so that is pretty much very insane, guys. This is nonetheless really, really strong. So I'm gonna start building on a lane that is just going to have some power on it. We have the good old Patriot and Ultron combination. We have Patriot. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. So and then Ultron. I'm gonna be trying that. I'm gonna be snapping here. Cards that cost 1 can't be played here. That's fine. So let's see if this is gonna work. I'm gonna get Patriot on the board. If we are lucky, we might actually draw into Mystique. Then I'm gonna use Mystique. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna go with KAZAR. And alright, Cosmo on the lane as well. That's good for our Ultron in general. So I'm gonna go with KAZAR right now. Blue Marvel is going to be put into Camp Lehigh, to be honest, and then I'm gonna smack Ultron onto the board. So we're gonna get. I have to see. I have to see because I might be able. Let me see what I can actually do. So I should have played maybe Wasp in the middle. That might have been smarter, but let's see. Let's see. So what we can do here is we could play Agent Coulson and Misty Knight, and I could then use Onslaught to double everything up. But what I also can do is I can take that away, and I'm going to use Ultron and fill out these 3 gaps in here as well. So I'm going to bring in Blue Marvel onto this side. I think that's fine. And then I'm going to be using Ultron on Hellfire Club to fill out Camp Lehigh, and that should win me the game. Yeah, there you go. So this guy already knows, okay, that is way too much of a buff. We have Patriot and Blue Marvel and KAZAR is just a really big hand. In the end, I also had the possibilities to use Onslaught, which would have probably also been very crazy, but also the possibility of having Ultron in there is usually Ultron is the better case scenario. That's at least what I've learned in this time. So Ultron usually is the better choice because he's just stronger and they're all gonna get buffed up. But if you already have a filled out, you know, like this, and if I had have played, you know, some cards here more, I could have gone with Onslaught. It's just situational. But in this case, yeah, that guy kind of knew what's popping. So let's go into the next game. Man, I was bright like a diamond. Alright, back at it again. Yeah, it looks like I'm some sort of a basement. People have already been asking me, but anyways. Okay, so we have another potential Ultron play. We do have Debris, Shaka, Blue Marvel. These are cards that are pretty good, but I'm kind of still missing on our good old friend Patriot. We have to be careful on here because Onslaught Citadel is dangerous, and we might actually have a Patriot deck here, to be honest, so we have to be really, really careful with this. So I'm trying, you know, because he's already wasted a chance. I'm not going to use that. Already wasted a chance on, you know, Onslaught Citadel here. So let's just not go with Clinta, to be honest. I'm just going to do that. So I have to see. Oh, it's a Deadpool. It's a destruction deck. Okay, so could have been, you know, whatever. Okay, so that's actually pretty nice. And we do have Patriot. I might actually launch a surprise attack. Thinking about it because I need more on the board, so I'm gonna go and start off with Debris, and Carnage is already starting to make use of Deadpool. It's pretty good. Debris on the board. I'm just gonna fill out some more spaces, basically locking my opponent out. I'm gonna start off with that as well. So I already have Clinta filled up. That's not a good idea because Clinta is gonna turn into another one, so I'm gonna do that. Ah, damn, yeah, but it doesn't really matter because as far as I believe, the symbiotes are also without any power, so I can still buff it with Patriot. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna smack down Blue Marvel and Patriot, and might actually draw into I'm actually gonna snap here because I think I'm pretty confident that I might actually win this, but let's see. So Venom is gonna take care of that, which is pretty nice because it's not gonna be a big Venom. It's gonna be like 3 points or something, right? Let me see. Oh, it's 4. Okay, whatever. But the symbiote doesn't have an effect either, so it's gonna get buffed as well, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna smack down Blue Marvel. Actually, let me think. I might actually do something else. I might actually do Patriot Ultron But I do want to have this surprise effect. So that is the issue with this. Okay. That's going to go on there. Oh. Okay, that's pretty strong. That's a strong hand. That's a good hand that I got going on here. So, oh my god, yeah. But I'm going to go with Ultron because I just need Clinta to be filled. So let's see. I think I got this. Or, oh wait, that might be Arnhem. Yeah, it's Arnhem, but I think I still have it. Should be mine. Oh, it's gonna be eaten. Let me see. Something gonna happen. Something's crazy gonna happen. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's a three-pointer, I think. We got a three-pointer here. I mean, nice idea, though. Oh, no, it's not a three-pointer. It's a two and a half pointer. All right, I'll take it. I'll take a 2.5 pointer, guys. That's pretty good. When I make videos, I seem to make better choices. Although I do have to say that I don't have that much crazy opponents. But I'll take it, man. I'll go back to 68. Like I said, I D-rank to 63, so 68 is pretty good for my mindset currently. Yeah, that was the second game in a row. Gonna go into the third game. Maybe I can teach you some more with the deck and see how the information is gonna spread out. So, let's see. Alright. So, last game, I don't know. I guess, I hope. Already have 3 in the bank. No, 2 in the bank, sorry. And, okay, so Murder World. I always have my problems with Murder World and Squirrel Girl. It happens quite often, to be honest. Okay, cards have to be played here. I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna, as you can see, I already have a lot of, you know, panning out. I can pan out onto the board. I have Sinister on here. I'm gonna get Shocker onto the world. So that's pretty good as well. So Shocker is gonna go here. I'm gonna go with Misty Knight. And once Murder World is done, has destroyed everything, I'm gonna bring in Squirrel Girl, which is gonna fan out here a little bit more. And I might even be able to do something with Debris to completely fill out the entire thing. So I guess he wants to Toxic me and 0 on the board. So we're gonna get Typhoid Mary probably. I'm not entirely sure. But I am already confident in laying down Patriot. Okay. That was a quick one. Yeah, that was already, I don't know, was a good starting hand. And as you can see, we already had quite a few on the board. So, we actually got Warpath, didn't see that. All right, let's do one more. That was just 1 minute, man. That was just one. Crazy. All right, last game. Let's see how this game is going to, stack up. Okay, so Wakanda on the board. We do start off with Patriot, so that is quite nice. Potential Patriot, Blue Marvel, Ultron that I'm seeing here, but I'm also kind of, you know, interested in getting... Oh, man. Why am I so laggy? My computer is dying, I think. Although, I don't know. Yeah. Gonna start off with Mr. Sinister. Bringing that on the board. And then Patriot. Okay, Goose. I'm fine with Goose though, because we do put down pretty low power. So that is not necessarily an issue. Yeah, Patriot onto the Citadel. Mystique. Yeah, okay, so no Mystique. That's sad. But I'm going to put down some power onto the board eventually anyway. So I'm going to go with Blue Marvel and I guess Ultron. That might be the way to do it. Because we do have the Onslaught Citadel, which means it should give him... Let me see, +4. Yeah, that's crazy. That's 6. Yeah, +4. That's crazy. We're going to give him another 5er onto the board on the Citadel. I know, this is very predictable. This game is so predictable. So if there's... let me think. If there's an Enchantress, that would destroy everything. And it would make sense because it's so predictable. Oh my god, look at that. That's a lot of power. And classic Ultron, 2 on the board. It's gonna give us +6 on them. I don't know, might be enough to win this, might not be enough to win this. We're gonna have what? Arnhem Zola? Yeah. But it's not gonna be on the Citadel, so let's see. I don't think that he's gonna win that. Yeah. That wasn't very smart. Would have been better to have like a Taskmaster. That would have been pretty strong. I don't know if the Taskmaster would copy this though, or if it just copies the ongoing effect. I don't know. But yeah, there we go. Another win in the pocket. I'll take it. I lost a few along the way because I was just being stupid as usual. But on the other side, it's a really, really viable deck. Very strong deck. If you know how to play this and if you make it work. It's a really, really tough deck to beat, especially with Onslaught Citadel today. So check it out. It's a little predictable. Maybe you can make it a little unpredictable, but in general, you always have some sort of a combo to play. Sometimes it's just a little bit difficult to fill the board. It depends. This is why, yeah, good old Ultron is so useful. But you'll see. You'll find it out for yourself. And tell me in the comment section what you think of this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Helps me tons. It's crazy. This is a good upgraded Patriot KAZAR deck. To see these guys work together in a deck is absolutely very, very nice, because there's a lot of KAZAR fans out there, there's a lot of Patriot fans out there, and they kind of similar, like, do the same thing almost. So it's a really interesting deck. Check it out, tell me in the comment section what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Peace out.